This is Nicki Minaj, bigging up my Caribbean people. I am also endorsing this one for Cash Major and Mr. X Caribbean Celebrity Show. Respect.
We want to take time out to big up Natty Conqueror, reggae artist from St. Lucia.
This is yours truly, Natty Conqueror.
Greetings, folks. Welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show. And joining me all the way from Switzerland is my co-host, Mr. X. Welcome, Mr. X.
Welcome. Wicked.
Yes, it's wonderful to see you. And I know we're coming off the heels of a very high period for us, a very celebrative period for us as St. Lucians. And we have a St. Lucian honorable guest in the house tonight, none other than Natty Conqueror. Let's welcome Natty Conqueror to the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Welcome, my brother.
This is Natty Conqueror. We don't have time for jester. Anyway, when I'm the same stone that the builders refuse. Now look, I becomes the head cornerstone.
Welcome, my brother. Greetings, everyone. Give thanks and thank you so much for having me on your program, the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Yeah, just to confirm to you guys that just to confirm to you guys that I'm a born American by birth and raised St. Lucian. So I cannot leave America out of my life. I was born in Brooklyn, New York City, and raised in Denver, St. Lucia.
So Natty Conqueror, for those of you who don't know, is a reggae artist, very prolific artist, very good artist. He's been in the business for quite some time. So we want to really present Natty in a way that you could get to know him better on this forum. You could really get to know the man behind the music and get to know a little more about the brother.
To all my people out there, just be strong. Continue struggling and keep holding on. Giving up is not a solution. Listen, so even though the cost.
All right. Well, originally, my father is responsible for giving me that name. When I was born, he named me Natty because and then he told me that he had a Bob Marley album entitled Natty Dread, and then he decided to name me Natty, you know. But my real name is Charles Natty Martyr. In case you don't know, that is my government name. And then when I was young, growing up, I used to be sick a lot. Most of my childhood life, I used to be sick. So my father looked upon me and tell me, well, don't worry, you will conquer that. All them sickness will come to it and you will conquer that. Yes. So that's how I get the name Conqueror. You know, so because I used to be very sick, very, very sick when I was young. You know, and so far, you know, thank God I have passed the worst. You know what I mean? I don't have that sickness anymore, you know. I'm keeping myself healthy as much as possible, you know, eating healthy, you know what I mean? And, you know, keeping a clean environment around me. That is also part of the process as well, to stay healthy and to stay well and fit, you know.
True.
Yeah.
What is one of your happiest memories in your life so far? What is one of the most happiest moments that you could reminisce on?
The happiest time what I ever had in my life is when I started my traveling, because that was something I really wanted to do when I was young. You know, I mean, travel the world and see many other places and see different countries in the world. You know, I had just a few happy times when I was living in St. Lucia, because right now I'm living in Brooklyn, New York at this time. The happy times I had in St. Lucia is when I was doing the island tour, you know, traveling from district to district communities, you know, performing for the people and seeing how many people coming out to see me perform and things, you know. I could say I had a little happier times down there, you know, but my most happier time is when I took the plane and I traveled the world, and that was in 2022. history in the making.
At what age did you started singing?
At the age of 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah. That's what happened. That I used to be hearing my father and my mother singing. You know, my father used to be singing. You know, like because he's that reggae fan. He loves his reggae, roots reggae music, conscious music. That's what he plays in the house. You know what I mean? So growing up listening to a lot of iconic reggae artists, because these are the songs that used to be played in the house. So, and then my father used to have his own songs. That every morning we wake up, and in the evening before we go to bed, we gather around, we give ices, we give praises, and then we sing his songs in his house. I know my mother used to be singing a lot of various artist songs, so I hear both my mother and my father singing, so it kind of motivates me to sing as well. You know what I mean? And here I am today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great
So
singer.
do you play any kind of instruments? Because I see you have such a great voice.
Yes, I play bass guitar, and I play the Congo drum. I also play the drum kit as well. But I'm more a lead vocalist in a band because I've already performed with various live bands already as a reggae artist, in case you don't know. And so far, working with those various bands, I could have feel a vibration from the music in real time than what I'm hearing from the record. Yes, it is neat and well edited and well finalized on the record. But when you listen to the music live, you can feel that vibration from the music because it's organic, it's raw, it's original, it's real, authentic. And going out there performing during them times when I used to be performing on stage in front of crowd with whether a live band or just backup tracks, I find my performance with a live band just draw the crowd even more nearer or more closer to me than when I'm performing just on TV tracks, backup versions. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So as an artist, I more prefer performing with live bands than backup tracks. You know what I mean? But anyhow I take it, I still go with the flow because you know what I mean. It's showtime. People come out to see me perform, and I just give it my best, whether with live band or not.
What is your best song to perform?
Well, certainly the song, the massive them choose, Natty not giving up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's a big tune. That's a big tune.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that
man,
that
that's a
song
big
that
tune.
song make my name. So whatever the crowd choose, that is the song for me. To perform. With my opinion, I don't really have any best song to say it's my best songs because all my songs created by me.
Yeah.
I'm the creator of all my songs. So I can't say, oh, that song is better or that song. It's up to the massive and the audience out there who hears them and who wants to choose it if that song is better than not me. Because I still love all my songs. I'm the creator of all my songs. Just like when our parents have children, they can't say, oh, they like that children or they dislike that son or that daughter. They have to love all their children because all the children come from them. So yeah.
So tell us two achievements that you're most proud of, Natty.
My achievement right now, I just got 2 certificate of achievement from school 9 months ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Um,
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah. So far, since I've never been to public school in my life, and coming to New York City is like, people would say it's coming to the land of opportunities, but some people don't know, say, when you come in this country, this country have the struggle as well. You have to struggle to get where you want to get in order for you to, you know, achieve the opportunities that is on this land. So in my journey, I came across a free school here called Brooklyn Adult Learning Center, and I took the advantage of it to go and finish my education. And not only that alone, the reason why I went there is because I'm here looking for a job here in the United States, in New York, but they're making it difficult for me. They say I don't have my school paper yet, and I don't have a job letter. So that caused me to go to school to try to get my GED, because that is the mission, to get my my high school diploma.
Okay.
With the GED situation, it's kind of difficult because people can't just get that within a fortnight. Sometimes it took 3 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? In order for you to get it, because the kind of answers, the kind of questions they're giving you, and then they're giving you 4 answers, and most of all the 4 answers look alike, but it ends differently. So you don't know which one to choose. You know what I mean? True. And most of the time they're telling you, give your best answer. When you give your best answer, you still don't pass. You know what I mean? So it's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
So it's a lot of study. You know what I mean? It's like some people feel, just go and just get that overnight. Nah, it don't work so. You know what I mean? But during the process, I have a good reputation in the school right now.
Wonderful.
The teachers, the principal, the students, they're all proud of me. And knowing that I also have a big background, musical background, and they have seen my content and they're just proud of me. And certainly they're all proud of my handwriting, because I have a perfect handwriting. I did workmanship, penmanship. Yeah. When I was young, up in the hills growing up, because both my mother and my father are proud of my handwriting. Because you will never believe that it's a computer that print that, and it's my handwriting that writes. So it's so neat.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is my
Okay. So tell us, what is one of the goals you see for yourself for the next 6 months to a year? What is the goal that you'd like to achieve?
My goals I would like to achieve is get proper management, so they can do my bookings for me, and so I could travel many more places, and also to to have my own house, to say have my own apartment, have a steady job, and to also learn how to drive, and so I could go everywhere I want to, and see to have a bright future with me and my wife. So I can with children.
That's all great goals and great. I'm sure you'll achieve them.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, massive? This is yours truly, Natty Conqueror, representing US and St. Lucia, and you're watching Caribbean Celebrity Show International. Don't you touch that dial. Natty Conqueror says so.
Natty, I see like a lunge this, you know, wagwan, Holy Emmanuel King Selassie Jah, Rastafari, St. Lucia, my country, my pretty people. And I want to say thank you very much for burning the fire to enlighten them, especially in this time. A lot of people might hate you, a lot of people might disagree, but if you look into the matter now, you'll see that Rastafari, is right all the way. And the people, they're going to, you see, in the day of thy power, the people shall make themselves willing. Praise Rastafari.
Well, I would like to make this world a better place, by giving to the poor, helping the homeless, help my family, help my parents and my siblings, because we all come from the struggle, struggling. I wanna give back, to the people, although I don't really get 100%, in return, but I see in the future where I would want to give back to the unfortunate people, the people that cannot do for themselves, and like, the less fortunate, to help the poor people, them, you know what I mean? So they could have a better life, and also to, put justice in place, so that way, the world could have less crime and less violence, Because I would like to see the world living in peace and love.
Okay. Facts.
Okay.
Natty, use 3 words to best describe you. Say somebody's meeting you for the first time, and you have to use just 3 words. Which three words would you choose, and why?
Well, I'm a friendly person.
Okay, friendly.
I'm a loving person,
Loving.
and I love to share.
Giving.
Giving,
So,
yeah.
So friendly,
Friendly,
loving,
and giving.
and giving.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're learning a lot about you tonight, Natty. We're learning a lot of in-depth beyond just the music. That's why it's important sometimes to have these conversations, because I'm learning a lot about you tonight, and it seems like you have a very big heart.
Yeah.
So that is definitely inspiring. That is definitely inspiring. So Natty said again, let's reiterate it: friendly, which means that you're approachable.
Yeah.
Okay. Loving, which means that you give love, you are caring, and also you said, what was the last one you said? Sharing. Sharing. So, wow, Natty. So, you think possibly maybe that has to do with your upbringing, with the morals and the values that was raised within you as an adult? Do you think that's part of why you are that you carry these personality character traits?
Yes, most definitely, because I raised in a home of 13 children. I am the firstborn of 13 children.
Wow.
And I used to be the one that have to take on responsibility in the household, especially when you see my mom is pregnant, having another sibling. I have to take her shift. So I do the cooking, the washing, the cleaning, looking out after my little siblings,
Wow.
And during that time when I was doing that, I used to be very sick most of the times. So it was really tight on me until it reached a point where, like, I done it, and like I get so sick I couldn't take it again, and then my parents have to tell me, take a rest.
Wow.
But I used to do it, take care of my siblings, clean up after the mess, wash the dishes, sweep around the yard, cook both breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. So raising like, and then my mom teach me and my father teach me how to share, to take care of little children, because I used to do it for my siblings, take care of my little siblings, the young siblings that couldn't do anything for themselves. But since I'm the oldest, a lot of the responsibility was laid upon me. Although I have 2 or 3 brothers that were after me, that was also part of the vibe. They're the same process, but it was me because I'm the oldest, So that's why I learned those principles from, to people.
Yeah, man. So what is one message you want to send to the youth in the world?
Full time to stop the violence and the war. Stop the killing and let us love each other. Stop the shooting and let us come together. Stop the violence and let us help each other.
Stop the crime and the violence. Stop making your parents ashamed. Your parents brought you on this earth. They have taken care of you. They have paid so much money to send you to school, which I did not even get that, but you got that. You had the privilege to do it, and then it's very sad to see that some of the youths them waste it, and then they go and follow bad company. They go and pick up the arms. They go into drugs. They go and kill people, steal people things. Like make their parents ashamed. So my message to the youths them: put down the guns. Stop killing up each other. We all can solve our problem without picking up a weapon. You know what I mean? So if the youth could take this advice, then there will be a better world. The world will be in a better place. And then a lot of youths that pass some gun, if they had got that kind of advice, then they would have still be living today. They would still be alive today.
Yeah,
So
man.
this is my advice to them. Put down the guns, put down the weapons, stop the war, stop the crime, stop the violence, stop doing evil, and stop making your parents ashamed. Make them proud instead because they have done a lot to bring you on this
Yeah,
earth. Honor your parents. Make them feel proud. Do something good. Like how I'm doing right now.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tell me something. Where are some of the places would you like to visit in the world, and why?
First of all, I would like to visit Africa. You
Africa,
know,
yeah.
yes, I've been hearing about Africa from youth. My dad also talks about, Africa, play a lot of reggae songs that talks about Africa. And we all should wait for repatriation to go to Africa for us to start our life in Africa. So that the name Africa was ringing in my ears from youth growing up to this day. I see certain people, certain artists, even some Lucians I saw they went to Africa as well. I've never been to Africa, and this is a place I would love to visit. Africa. Yeah, and I would love to visit, Europe, China, Japan, those big countries.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Africa is my main source of destination to travel.
I also want to visit Africa. I also want to visit Africa. The first place I want to go to is Ghana.
Ghana. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Africa,
I've been to
Africa
Ghana
is
is
Africa is on my touring list. Yeah.
yeah.
Wonderful.
As soon as I reach in Africa, the first thing I want to do, just kneel down and kiss the ground.
This is the motherland.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So Africa,
Yeah, man.
I soon come.
Yeah, man. You will. You will. Yeah, man.
As we're talking about the motherland, I want to bring in St. Lucia here, which is my motherland indirectly. Obviously, we are all Africans. But in relation to St. Lucia, I want to ask you, how would you describe St. Lucia to someone who has never been there? And where or what would you recommend them to do?
St. Lucia is a beautiful country. You know what I mean? I can tell you that straight because I raised there. There's a lot of nice backgrounds, You have the beaches, you have the mountains, you have the waterfalls, And, they have a few loving people down there. So I would advise, visitors and whether tourists, come there, spend some time there, take a vacation, go and spend it there with your husband and your wife, your kids, your family, your friends. Enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the Piton Fall, the waterfalls, the Sulphur Spring. Although me personally, I have not traveled the whole of St. Lucia yet, and I spent all my life there, but I've seen so many places in St. Lucia which I don't visit yet, but I would recommend you, visit St. Lucia and, see for yourself, St. Lucia is a very beautiful country, to be honest, Big up St. Lucia, man.
Where do you have the most fans in St. Lucia?
Soufrière.
Soufrière.
Yeah. I remember my first time I went to Soufrière, it was a warm welcome, Yeah, I love Soufrière, although I don't travel the whole of Soufrière yet, which I would love to. Jade Mountain and these places, I've never been there. So that's my chill spot over there, Soufrière. Yeah. I'm not really hearing any crime going on there that much, although there's a little thing, but not really. So Soufrière, yeah, and Choiseul, these two areas there. right between, you know. Yeah, man.
If there is one song of yours that you would play for the world leaders, which song would you choose and why?
I will choose Future Generation. Future Generation is a song that actually talks about the world leaders and elders them that is in high positions that, you know, that everyone look up to. And then most of them are, you know, they lost their way. Some of them crooked, you know, they're not leading righteously, and then, you know, they cause a lot of youths to go astray and do the wrong things. And then when they do the wrong things, then they all want to blame the youths and call the youths all type of name, you know, crucify the youths, arrest the youths them, you know, beat them, abuse them, and even kill some of them. And then, you know, you have those leaders that just sit down there, you know, they are the one that they're doing the wrong things. They are the cause of doing the wrong things, and they're just going free because, you know what I mean, they have backup, you know, they have security guard, you know, they have people there, you know what I mean, supporting them, you know, so they just continue doing what they're doing. So I would more recommend, you know, for this song to be aired and, you know, go viral, so that way that the message could reach out to the youths them and to the leaders them at the same time.
Let us set a good example for the casual youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto for kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine to go destroy.
World leaders, you better set a good example, set a good example for the future generation. I see no youths nowadays screw up their face with gun on them waist, running blood in the place. What a big disgrace. It really mashing up the place. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto for kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine to go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers who protect the lives of the future generation. World leaders should be spending more money on the youth them education, instead of spending it on nuclear weapons to kill off the population. Give the youth man a chance in life to see their future with their wife and picnic, instead of killing so much youth man in the army and leaving so much woman lonely. So let us set a good example for the casual youth of the future generation.
Yeah, you get a little sample there, folks. Natty Conqueror is in the house. Yes, and we will be posting the links to his music and his social media, and we're reaching out to you folks who support and endorse great music to follow this brother and share his music, stream his music, because for an artist it is very essential to receive support. Stream the music, purchase the music, because a lot of you may not know the process and the expense and the time and the sacrifice that comes into just having one song, much less a body of work. And there comes a time where when you've invested so much effort and you need to see the returns. So the least we're asking you to do is to do your part. There must be at least a song from Natty Conqueror that you will hear and you will relate to and you will like. Make that your ringtone. Post it on your wall, post it on your status, share it. You know, play it out loud when in your vehicle. Turn it up. Let somebody hear that to stop you and ask you, who's that song? You know, we have to really be advocates to promote our own. And when we say Caribbean celebrity, I'm sure if you go and you look at on our page, you will see, out of all the celebrities there, you will see Natty's picture there. And it's been there from the inception of our page. And I'll tell you why Natty, of all the St. Lucian or St. Lucian/American celebrities that we have, we felt the need to show support, because there are artists already that are out there that has their click, they have their machine, they have their support. Natty is at the point where that is very crucial to his career. So that is our part. That is our way of saying, St. Lucia, this is one of our celebrities, and we support him, and we encourage you to do the same. Yeah. They say a prophet has no honor in his own country. We embrace that which is foreign. Well, let's put it that way. He's American and St. Lucian. And St. Lucians like foreigners so much. You understand? You all love foreigners so much. So y'all should show the brother more love and encouragement. So we will be posting his music on the Caribbean Celebrity page. But I implore you, I encourage you to go listen to the music and listen analytically, taking the message, taking the vibe. You understand? And I'm really learning a lot more about you, Natty, on a deeper level.
Anyway, well, I'm the same stone that the builders refuse. Now look, I becomes the head cornerstone. I'm the same stone that the builders refuse. Now look, I becomes the head cornerstone. I'm the artist that your DJs refuse to push my music to the massive and the crew. I'm the artist.
Ask you, what is one of the biggest misconceptions you think that people may have about you, without focusing on anything specific or in terms of, but just what is something that you believe that people may see you and may not have it right about you?
The biggest misconception right now about me to the public out there and those who viewing is those vloggers that putting my name out there in a negative way. Those vloggers that not putting the content right and accurate, and they're just looking for fame for themselves and not looking to see if they could capture more audience. So that's the biggest misconception. Yeah.
I know you said you've been in the business for quite some time, and with that is part of the territory that comes with it. And like we say, positive opposites attract. Positive will always attract negative. The negative will come and show its ugly face and try to discredit what you're doing. So do not let these things discourage you, my brother. As you could see, we appreciate you. We care about you and your music and your mission, and we will do our part within whatever we can to see that at least that we help shine that torch, that light, and that message you have. You have a positive message. All the questions we've asked you, you've answered very direct, and well spoken. So, Mr. X, any final questions for him before we wrap up the interview today?
No. Natty cannot leave there without singing my favorite song. Cost of living gets so high and things get rough. You have to drop that. You have to drop that, Natty. You have to drop that, man. You have to drop that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So you can give us a little sample, a little freestyle,
Aye, no problem. To all my poor people out there, just be strong. Continue struggling and keep holding on. Giving up is not a solution. Yeah. So even though the cost of living gets so high and things get tough, Natty not giving up. Giving up is not a solution. And even though the road out there gets rough and times get serious, Natty not giving up. Me have to reach way high up to the top. The system is designed to keep our people in our poverty, making life difficult for them to live. We feel the pain and pressure every day. They make it hard by raising tax and prices on everything, while the rich people them refuse to give. But poor people, please don't give up the struggle.
Yeah, man.
Bless up. Natty, any final words? What for the promoters, those who will discover your music for the first time, those who want to perhaps know how to book you? How do we reach Natty if we're trying to reach Natty? I know you said you want to eventually get management and a team, but at the moment, if we reach you, how can one contact you? Okay, and put out your social media and your just where can we find you if we need to contact you? Just put that.
Okay. Well, for those of you who knows Natty Conqueror, I'm an independent artist, and I do my own production, and I'm also an independent manager as well. I mean, I manage myself for now, The way you guys can reach out to me is you can either send me a message on through Instagram on Natty Conqueror Divine, or you could send a message, to my email. You can email me at nattyconquerorreggae@gmail.com. All right, it's nattyconquerorreggae@gmail.com. And you can reach out to my Facebook page as well, Natty Conqueror Music. And I do have a backup Instagram page, Natty Conqueror Music. You could also reach out to me via inbox, because sometimes, social media is a thing where, there's a lot of hackers out there that just want to hack your original page. So you have to have a backup page for if in case that one mess up, you have one up and running. Yeah. So that's what I did. So I have 2 Instagram pages. One is Natty Conqueror Divine, which have about 12,000 followers. And the other one don't reach 1,000 yet, but it's getting there. It's Natty Conqueror Music. So you guys could reach out to me there. And I also have a WhatsApp number, but sometimes I don't really like to give away my number, because a lot of people just want to give my number to every couple people, and then they want to come and curse me and insult me. Instead of they call me for bookings, you know what I mean? So I just leave it there for the either the Instagram message or email, because most of the artists out there, most of the professional out there deals with email. So the email is nattyconquerorreggae@gmail.com.
Respect.
Yeah.
Natty, I think it's been a pleasure having you on this forum, and what we like to do is, after the interview process and we rebroadcast it live, we'll create reels. So we'll send you some of the reels that you could use the content yourself, as we ourselves will be uploading it on quite a few pages. So again, I really want to thank you for your time. I think this was really needed. It's a breath of fresh air. I really enjoyed listening to you and learning more about you. And we look forward to bringing you on the forum again. We definitely, this cannot be a one-off. We definitely have to bring you again. And we look forward to great things from you. And we encourage you to hold strong. Do not allow negative people to consume the positive energy that you are. We relying on you. We have a mission, and you are in the forefront. You are representing, like we say, not just St. Lucia, you're representing the Caribbean, you're representing your family, you're representing yourself, and also America. And reggae music is a very positive music. It speaks to the people, the nations. It teaches us about, life. And you are a very good candidate to bring on that message. So I want to thank you so much. And I could see things are taking, a turn in the right direction. And we're putting that out there in the universe. And we really want to say again, thank you for being on the Caribbean Celebrity Show. We look forward to bigger and greater things in the near future for you, my brother.
Definitely. Thank you very much for having me on the show once again. And to all my fans out there, to all my real die-hearted, heartical, genuine fans out there, don't get discouraged in me knowing that you guys have not heard any music or any musical videos from me for the past 3 years, but I do have new music in store. It's just that financially wise, I cannot put it out yet, because as an independent producer, sometimes you have to do your thing by yourself, because you have people out there, but they're not into you unless if you have the money. You understand? So, but I do have new music coming, working on new tracks, at the same time taking school lessons, at the same time touring, at the same time looking up for other things, so it's like a lot, but trying to manage it as much as I can, so that way it don't really frustrate me too much, because you cannot do everything at the same time.
True.
You understand? So you just have to take it little by little, one step at a time. And some people find, oh, where you give up already? No, I don't give up yet. Sometimes you just have to pause on certain things, because you have put your all in it for all these years, and you still seem like people don't really accept you or much less embrace you for the works that you have done. So you just give them a little rest and do something on this time to try to see if you could resume back that vibe again, you know what I mean? So you could continue pushing because that is that's my mission. That is what I do best. Music. Yeah, so thank you so much. And I love all of my fans, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for supporting my music. You know, I don't have a big fan base when it comes to my musical, life. But the little fans that I have, I want to appreciate you all so much, to the promoters who booked me a year before last year and I was on tour, I could still remember those memories, you know what I mean? And it just make me feel good knowing that I've already traveled quarter of the world already. And I still looking forward to travel more places again in the world because my journey just start. You know what I mean? No matter what age I am right now, I know I started out very late, but there's a saying that goes like, it's better to be late than never.
True.
You understand? So as much as I try my best, you know what I mean? I know where I come from. I know what I have gone through in life. I have already endured what people has put me through, but I'm still there on my journey. Not giving up.
Giving up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, thanks for joining us on another episode of Caribbean Celebrity. And we want to thank you for your support always. As we advise, we have some new merchandise that we're giving away actually in support of some of the artists. And we have our online store that's going to be active very soon. You'll be able to support your artists in that way. You could also purchase merchandise from Natty. Natty, where can they find your merchandise?
You can find my merchandise on the link that I share on my bio on Instagram,
we will repost
on Facebook, and also on TikTok because I'm on TikTok as Natty Conqueror TV. Okay. All right. It's Linktree. I know if you guys know about Linktree.
Yes, I know Linktree. Yeah, we know about
right.
Linktree.
When you click on that, you will see all the links inside of there. There's the one on top is Natty Conqueror merch, but it is done by a beautiful Lucian lady. She have her brand name called Emmett Angful, and then she decided to create a Natty Conqueror collection. So this shirt you see I have on me here, that is one of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It says not giving up like Natty Conqueror. But I have not finished yet put out my merch out there officially yet because I am still in the process of getting some merch out there which says Natty Conqueror only. Don't put no other name, just Natty Conqueror. Just like when you want to purchase a Bob Marley t-shirt, you just see just Bob Marley alone.
Bob Marley, yeah.
I'm working on that too, and also to have them in colors like red, gold, and green. Right. I also want to have my merch in shoes, in Natty Conqueror shoes. Natty Conqueror hats, Natty Conqueror dresses.
Yeah, man.
Natty Conqueror shirts and pants. That is in the process.
All right, we like to.
It might take long, but that's what I'm heading to.
It's a process. Okay. Well, folks, again, thank you very much, and do check us out again for the next episode on the coming Sunday. We have, I believe, some artists from Trinidad, some dancehall artists from Trinidad and Tobago, and also some artists from the Caribbean that will be bringing on very soon. So again, thanks on behalf of Mr. X and myself and the Caribbean Celebrity Show. One love. Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, man. Respect. Yeah, man.
Are you planning your next Caribbean vacation? I have the perfect destination for you in St. Lucia, with your own affordable accommodations at 4J's Apartments in the Rodney Bay area. At 4J's Apartments, you are situated just 10 minutes walk from the beach and the main shopping in the north of the island, with access to some amazing restaurants and sights and sounds. To book your holiday accommodations, you can visit www.booking.com/hotels/lc/apartment-joanna.html.
Welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, please log in and share with your friends. The Caribbean Celebrity Show, brought to you by Oakland Studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caribbean Celebrity Show.